Aren't you? You're a fucking dirty girl.
Oh, I'm so dirty.
Bark like a dog. Bark like a dog. Yeah, bark. Oh shit, we're live.
Chill. We're live.
Fuck my life, man.
Why do we always do this?
I must have bumped it with my elbow by accident while we were not doing anything at all. So
we're totally waiting for super famous person and not cybering.
Yeah, and that's why we're late. So welcome to the Swaggalaggin podcast. As always, I'm Lyle, and I am here with Phil, or Phil I Am, as he calls himself, as he fancies himself to be.
Or, unfortunately, just Phil for today.
Yeah, just Phil. So we were gonna have a guest, but you know what? The Swaggalaggin shuttle doesn't wait for ever. It takes a brief stop, and then it just fucking goes. So maybe we'll figure that out sometime in the future. And maybe we'll just get blown off by women, like what always happens to us, right, Phil?
Just like in high school!
Yeah, man. So, for now, it's just dicks, which is, you know, an okay supplement.
You know, it's just as good. I can't anymore. Okay, fuck this. No, it's not on iTunes. Anyways.
No,
God.
Not yet. So, last week there was no podcast because I was away at Comicular Con. Pretty swaggin' time I had there. And I was on a panel. Showed some sneak peek footage of Sanity Season 3, which is coming along. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Dex was supposed to be out there, and then he was like, you know what, I'll just can't be fucked like the day before. And
CVF. CVF, mate. I can't be fucked.
I can't be fucked. Did we just kind of like where's Dex ourselves in a way? Do we have to run an ad on ourselves?
Maybe later.
Okay.
But, you know what I should do is I should totally post this on my Twitter so people actually join. That'd be nice.
What, on the
Twitch thingy-mabobber, you know. Anyways.
Who do you think your fans are?
Hey, some of my fans are from all over now because you were out. I had to do some damage control. Thank you very much.
What did I do?
You were going out and having sex with beautiful women, and you're like going and playing video games and drinking alcohol for free in the machinimas panels and showing off your sanity. And I had to sit here with all of your fans, and I had to cuddle them and tell them that it was okay. And Daddy really loves them. He just doesn't want to, see them anymore. It's...
You didn't tell him why Daddy was hitting Mommy, did you?
Oh, no. I
said... never fucking will.
I said Mommy fell down the stairs. Shut up!
Mommy did fall down the stairs, didn't she?
Not in front of the kids. Why? This is starting to get really dark. Like, what, 5 minutes into the podcast, and we're already here.
Yeah, I think that's the quickest we've jumped to gay spousal abuse. I mean, we usually get there pretty expedient, but that's fast even for us.
Is that even, like, a theme we have on this podcast? Do we have... Oh, well, we do have themes. What am I talking about?
We definitely have themes. I don't know that we have themes. I think we just have certain things that we can't seem to get rid of.
Like Frankie. By the way, did you see that?
What
did you see that? Somebody actually it's a poorly done, but it's still an animation.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh boy. I
Fucking
didn't see the shirt. I didn't get what the shirt said until the last minute, and as soon as I did, I immediately thought that we should totally sell them. Did you see his shirt?
The Occupy Phil's bitch?
Yeah. I thought that was beautiful. We need to fucking start selling that so we can get this fucking podcast on iTunes.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo! Okay. We'll figure that out eventually. For all these people that love and respect us. All three of them. Yeah,
I've got two people who love and respect me. And they're beautiful. They bitches. They actually bitches too. I'm okay with that.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, you were right, man. Bitches love Twitter.
Bitches.
Diction. Diction. I am indifferent. That's a lie. You're my boyfriend, Diction. Don't even. So I was actually on Diction's stream the other day, and there's one question that kept popping up was, hey, so what's Phil's YouTube? And then I started to realize, and we went over this on his stream, I'm literally that guy who's internet famous without having to do any of the work to get there. I don't know what happened.
Hey, don't undersell yourself like that. You put way more work into the PR of this podcast than I do.
Oh yeah, that is true. Oh, I didn't mean to forget flowers last night. I'm so sorry, Diction. It's just, there was no time. I'm just crying the whole podcast. This has gone horribly for me. Started off on a terrible note.
They always
You know what?
do.
So, is there anything else you want to talk about? I could talk about how...
There are, but let's talk about Comic-Con for a little bit, because that was cool. I liked that. That was fun. We have things that we can talk about.
All right. Well, there's one thing that I'm actually really excited for.
What's that?
Deadpool, the game, got announced. Pretty fucking psyched about that. I don't know about you, but that looks really fucking cool.
Phil, you know it's not going to be good, right?
Hey, no, dude. The guys who did it are the guys who did War for Cybertron, and that was actually a decent game.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay, I'm a little more interested now.
Yeah,
Still don't have my hopes super high, but I did like that game. I bought it on a Steam sale for like $10, and it was well worth it. So,
by the way, we need to talk about that, like what games I should get, because I actually have money now.
Woo!
And the Steam sales are going pretty rampant.
Oh yeah, they going crazy. I just bought Crysis 2 for like $20.
Oh jeez, fucking awesome.
But yeah, it was kind of funny. We were me and my girlfriend were in a shuttle going to Comic-Con from the hotel, and we were talking shit about my fans, as we often do. No, we were talking about my fans. I forget exactly what we were talking about. There was one that came up to me, and he was like super well mannered. Like, this is the kind of motherfucker who he was. I don't know how old he was. He was probably, I'd say, about 17, 18. But he's like the kind of guy that like took speech classes in high school and like already has his career planned out, I would imagine. Extremely personable. It was kind of creepy how personable this guy was. Like I thought he worked for Machinima or something, and like I just didn't remember him because he like came up to me and started talking to me like he knew me. So I think we were talking about that, and as we're talking about my fans, which as conversations with me usually go, ended up talking shit about my fan base in general. This girl on the shuttle like slowly shuffles seats like up to us, like kind of to the seat next to us. This is from my girlfriend's perspective, by the way, because I didn't see any of this, and she was like, it was just weird because she was like, oh my god, are you Lyle from Sanity Not Included? And I was like, yeah, but it was just kind of ironic that it's like I'm talking shit about my fans and then one of them is right there. It was just kind of one of those freaky moments.
I think we've gone over this several podcasts ago. Your fans just know, especially ever since when you posted on Facebook, nobody fucking believed you. They all thought that I was trying so hard to be you, and I was just like, why?
Yeah. There was one guy who talked to me, and like he took a picture with me, but the whole time he was like shaking, like I was gonna hit him or something.
Oh my god!
It was like, okay. I don't know if it was just awkward or...
You better put this on your Facebook profile picture. I swear to God, I'll slap that fucking cannon right out of your hands, you douchebag.
I'll beat your ass.
I'm with my girlfriend. You're making me get away from my girlfriend for your shitty fucking phone. I swear to God.
Oh,
what happened to Ganio? That's a great question. Poor Moganio.
He died in 100 car crashes.
With his Asian girlfriend who was just the whole way down.
Fuck.
He's gonna...
Phil, not far enough. But yeah, let's see. What else fun was at Comic-Con? Oh,
I don't know.
During the
Jessica?
panel.
Aww.
Yeah. Anyway, during the panel, the whole time I was sitting next to Max Gonzalez, Gassy Mexican, and we had like these like Hershey's chocolates on the desk thing that we were presenting the panel at, and I started out sitting between him and Cooters, and I ate the ones that were there, and then we switched because it was like, well, you should probably be sitting by Cooters, right? And also he hadn't eaten any of his candies, so we switched. So then, fuck you, Kyle. I see your ass there. Anyway, so
Wait, is that Kyle from the
Xbox?
Xbox?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so we I switched with him, and the whole panel I'm like eating his chocolates, and like, wow, that sounded wicked gay. But anyway, I like
you're eating the Gassy Mexican's chocolate. That's not homoerotic at all.
Not at all. Anyway, so I ate all those, right? And then I had the wrappers, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? So throughout the panel, I was like discreetly like putting them in the hood of his sweatshirt, like as he was like concentrated on something else. And then as we were walking off the stage, I was like, hey Max, check your hood. And he's like, what did you do? He fucking reaches in, he's like, God damn it. So
how did the panel go, by the way?
it actually went really well. I mean, it was basically like present a new animation from the new season of Sanity, and then I talked for like literally like a minute and a half at that.
What did you talk about?
Sanity and Machinima in general.
I was really hoping that there was some fans of Swaggalaggin in the crowd who were just gonna start asking you shit like, "Hey,
Where's
so
Phil? Yeah.
where's Frankie? You know where Frankie is, man?" Or some shit like that.
We're not that big yet, Phil.
We're getting there.
We'll get there in like 4 years, and then we'll be able to buy like maybe, I don't know, a nice dinner with the money that we've made off this podcast from
We can finally go on our anniversary dinner.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be at like a 3-star restaurant with a B from the health inspector, but you know, it's like one step above McDonald's.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Yeah, we'll have a good evening. Not a great one, but we'll have a good evening off the, you know, amount of money that we will make from this podcast.
And it'll be all thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Show boobs and you will get damn far. I think I will. There's our first Where's Dex? Time for an ad.
Oh shit. Ad.
So while the ad is running in the background, what other things? I mean, did you do a whole lot at Comic-Con? Did you actually do shit at this convention, or was it just like E3 where you kind of went
like,
there?
You know, it was like E3 because they don't put me on any of the squads or the crews anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. Like, they still send me. They put money and stuff into sending me, but they don't like put me with like Kale or anybody. So I don't know what they want me to do. It's weird. It's not like they don't want me to do anything, because obviously they put effort into bringing me, but then they just go, oh hey, do whatever.
For anyone who's just came back from an ad, we're talking about what he did at Comic-Con.
Which
Anyways,
is basically fuck all.
yeah, is it, now we're not going to go into details, but do you think it's because of what happened with a certain series on YouTube that you and Dex were a part of?
What do you mean?
That whole debacle with, here, I'll type it in your thingamabob. Give me 1 second. That thing?
Oh, no, it has nothing to do with that.
Are you sure? Because
I'm pretty positive.
the way you explained it to me, there was just a rather bit of a fallout with that one.
Oh, no. It was basically, Dex quit.
Oh.
He's talking about story mode.
Okay. Yeah, story mode.
Which
I
didn't happen. Horrible show.
Yeah, I didn't want to like say it like outright. I don't know how your machinima contract works.
Nah, there's no like fucking vow of silence involved there.
You can just talk as much shit as you want.
No,
So did you? I mean, besides actually any machinima work, I'm talking. You must have had time to go on the show floor at least.
Oh yeah, I did. Did
you see anything?
I saw. There wasn't actually a lot as far as, any like movies or. I mean, there was cool shit to see. Don't get me wrong, but it was all like, props and shit that people had out. It wasn't like sneak previews of anything. I did buy something though. It's a replica of the cog snub from Gears of War, the pistol.
Yeah.
It's like a replica of that, but it's like really, really well made, and it's like, I don't think it's pure metal, but it's at least metal plated. It's accurately weighted too. The thing's like 12, 13 pounds, and it lights up. It's really fucking awesome. It was like $400, but like I managed to get it for like $250 because I bought the show floor model. That the guy, it was like the end of the day, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, if you get cash, I'll give it to you for like $250 cash." Or it was like $300, and I like Jewished him down to $250.
See, that's probably the only thing that I would hate about Comic-Con. It's just my inner nerd would come out, and I'd want to buy the fuck out of everything that is there. I'm not even a huge comic book fan, but there's just so much shit there.
Yeah, there is some fucking cool stuff. I don't know though. I'm not like. The only kind of thing that I'll buy is if something is like scale, if that makes sense. Like I'll never buy like a figurine or anything like that. I won't buy anything that's like like for example the pistol. It's like the same size as the one in the game, and it looks like the fucking pistol. You could use it as a movie prop if you were making a Gears of War movie. That's how fucking cool this thing is. That's the kind of thing that I like. The rest of everything, like shitty looking, like, Jango Fett costumes and stuff like that, I have absolutely no interest in. I have no interest in, like, figurines or anything like that, or, like, limited edition comic books or cards or, like, wall posters. I don't know.
Yeah, my name isn't Foxboy Alex.
I don't have anything that's,
Or Chilled Chaos, actually, who released a 4-part Yu-Gi-Oh! Card opening video. Nah, I'm just giving him shit. That's a funny story I can go over, but we'll talk about that a little later. Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of really cool weapon replicas like that. Jessica actually posted one on her Twitter. Jessica, what do you have to say about that? Oh.
I actually did see the one. I bought it from that same place that she posted that weapon pic from.
I was assuming, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually really awesome. I'll post a picture of it on my Twitter when this fucking podcast is done. It's actually awesome.
You gotta do it with your arm out so you can show your tattoos, and all the bitches will be like, ah!
All of the bitches.
All of the bitches.
100% of the bitches.
Now, I didn't... from this Comic-Con, I'm not sure if I didn't pay a whole lot of attention, but I didn't see a whole lot of reveals.
There weren't many.
That's kind of disappointing. Just like this E3.
This Comic-Con was actually it was really crowded, but it was pretty it was actually pretty dead compared to last year.
In terms of the companies being there and shit.
That and also like even the community, like there were like no good cosplays. There were very few, other than a certain someone who didn't show up today. Most people didn't have very good costumes.
Man, that person really did have 2 great costumes. I wonder, was she working? Did you know? Or was she just like there?
I don't know. I did talk to her.
But you know,
I guess that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't.
No.
Oh, just like in high school.
No, it's okay. And guys, do not flame Jessica, because she probably just has better stuff to do, and we're both used to being blown off by women. So me in a
realistic.
different way than Phil, but you know we're both used to being blown off by women. So,
anyways, realistically, I think the problem that we had was we probably confused time zones. Honestly, so she's probably gonna come on an hour later and be like, "Hey guys, wait, what's going on?"
Yeah, but this isn't just some sort of a fucking bus that you hop on at whatever stop you like. This is like a what are those fast trains called?
Bullets.
Yeah, like a bullet train, and
Yeah.
you're either on when it starts or you ain't getting on because this shit moves fast, and when it gets to its final destination, it's like all departing, and then everyone departs, and
We are the greatest Minutemen around. I don't know what that
and
means.
then you're somewhere, and then you don't have a car because you took the fucking train, so you got to take a cab somewhere or get your friend to pick you up, and then what are you gonna do if you have to go get a cheeseburger from McDonald's and it's like a 10-minute drive, but you don't have a car? And that's why I don't take trains. That's why this podcast is horrible, because it's a train. So fuck this podcast, Phil.
Yeah, we should stop this. I really wanted to see how far you were going to take that, honestly.
I took the midnight train going everywhere, baby.
I finally figured that out, by the way. Diction said that to me. I was like, I don't want to get, like, copyright. He goes, no, you can sing the song. You just can't play the music. I just sang all over his fucking stream the entire night. One thing I do want to talk about a little bit of Comic-Con, because I saw someone bring up bronies earlier, and before we move into that...
Oh, yeah.
There was one reveal. We already talked about it. You played it, actually. They finally showed a new fucking level for the new Devil May Cry game.
Oh,
Holy
man. Devil
shit.
May Run Up on a Nigga is going to be the best fucking game.
You liked it, right?
Dude, I really like the way that game plays. Like, I mean, it's... Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be something like, you know, revolutionary. It's going to be an action game. It's going to be an action game that you're really going to fucking like, though. Like, it plays amazing.
I just wanted... Have you seen the level I'm talking about?
I don't know that I have. But
it's,
I kind of don't want to, like, spoil too much of it, because I played it, I know how it plays, and I'm definitely going to buy it. I don't need to be sold any more than I already am, so I don't want to spoil it's getting to the point where it's like the next Uncharted, if they make an Uncharted 4 or whatever, I'm not watching any trailers at all because of what the fucking trailers did to Uncharted 3. So at this point, if I know I'm gonna get a game, I just fucking ignore everything press related that comes out for it, unless it's something like Halo 4 where I want to know about the weapons or what's gonna be in it, or you know, that kind of shit.
I really wanted to... That's probably the only fucking question I have with that game so far, is I just want to see more weapons. I really just want to see more weapons, because right now it looks like what they have is cool. Just that's all we've seen for 2-3 fucking years almost. So, but just to go over it a little bit, basically it's a nightclub, and it turns into like a demonic... Like, obviously the demonic version, like the demons pull them in, and it's just the trippiest fucking level I think I've ever seen.
That's what I really like about that game, is it feels less like really stupid and large scale. Like in the other Devil May Cries, if something happened like a room stretched out, it really wouldn't be that big of a deal because like the camera's really far zoomed out and Dante's like flipping around everywhere, which he still does, don't get me wrong. He still fucking, you know, flings shit around and all that shit, but there's kind of more of a focus on, like, set pieces and, like, individual enemy interactions and stuff like that, so if something happens in the fucking environment, it actually matters. It's kind of bizarre to describe, but...
I'd have to play it.
It's definitely got a little bit of like a platforming element to it. Like you have to actually be careful as to where you jump and what, you know. It's good. Just fucking play it. Like if you get a chance, if it comes out with a demo, definitely play the demo and you'll see what I'm talking about.
That was the only thing they did reveal was like, yeah, there's besides the level, there's nothing new. We are going to release a demo, and I was at that point. I was like, yes.
I'm not gonna be like full on like buy this game because you know it's probably not gonna be for everybody, and also they're not paying me to say that. But definitely give it a shot because a lot of people are like, it's so stupid. Dante doesn't have white hair. It's like, who fucking cares? The game is awesome.
All right, pretty cool.
So
Now, let's go on.
Before we get into this, I need to take a breather, and I'm gonna run a commercial. But when we come back from our 30 seconds of being uninteresting, we are going to talk about bronies yet again. God. So
You left me hanging, Nick.
Left me hanging. I need a bromant.
You know, what was that whole thing again?
What, the Lyle's, which one's Lyle and which one's Kyle? I've been watching the show since the beginning, and
Yeah.
Lyle should hook up with that girl with the big tits.
There you go.
Go on,
A bromant to think about your pickup line. Thank you, cousins.
Yeah, I just
Thank you,
need a
cousins.
bromant.
It's a new genre.
Bromant!
I asked for a high five, Diction, and you left me hanging.
Okay, so are you ready to go into this? Because
Will we ever be though?
No.
I don't think I watched that. I honestly, even though most of it was just Howard Stern kind of like ripping into them. I know this is with no background whatsoever,
no, Howard
but
Stern, they did most of the ripping into themselves. Okay, so before we, get into this, what we're talking about, Howard Stern did a piece on bronies, and he went to something that's called BronyCon and interviewed people, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, they basically just shit on themselves. I mean, obviously he's Howard Stern. He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm super neutral about this and unbiased journalism because he's fucking Howard Stern. But most of like the defamation of the bronies was done by them. Like, he just says shit like, oh yeah, have you ever masturbated to My Little Pony? And they're like, oh, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Just shit like that.
why are you gonna?
I did not know that bronies tried to draw that line between somebody who watches the show and enjoys it and calls himself a brony like a huge faggot, and somebody who watches the show and masturbates to it. Because it seems like now there are two. There's like one is called a brony, which is a huge fag, and then the other is called a clopper, which is basically a huge fag that admits it.
And it's just, why?
See, at first it was like, wow, that's even gayer, but, thinking about it, I think being a clopper might actually be better. Now, hear me out.
What?
Hear me out. Okay? No, hear me out. This is my chain of logic behind this, right? If you can jack off to something, at least you get the satisfaction of being able to jizz at the end of it. So, I mean, you know me, I'm into sick shit. So, I mean, what the fuck ever. If that's your thing, if that gets you off, then at least there's, like, a light at the end of all the shame that you can fucking cover in your sperm, But if you're a brony, if you just, like, really like the show because it tickles your personality or something like that, there's, like, you don't get really any satisfaction out of that other than, like, the emotional fulfillment that you get out of My Little Pony. And honestly, which one do you think is gayer when phrased like that, when viewing it from that light? Being able to jizz at something or being filled in emotionally from a little girl's cartoon show?
I don't think any of them. There's no winning here. It's kind of like the fucking silverback gorilla question. It's a very loaded question. There's really no other way to say it. Either way, they live sad existences. It's just
I'm not saying that by any means jacking off to My Little Pony is in any way dignified. I'm just saying that there's some benefit that's, like, inherently viewable for the people that do.
I guess, but you know what? The one thing that threw me off was just how they didn't give a shit. They saw. I'm pretty sure that Howard Stern didn't walk around just like, oh, we're just some news journalism people. And I'm pretty sure Howard Stern walked into that fucking convention with his team, and it was like, hey, we're Howard Stern, and they didn't give a shit. They just told him outright, like, yes, we fucking fap furiously to pictures
there were some that were like, oh yeah, let's see, the pony that I found most attractive is it's a toss-up between Rarity and Pinkie Pie. And it's just like, why would you admit that? It's so fucking... but...
I had to stop at that one part where the guy was like, so what does your father think about this? Well, jeez. That is so awful.
Yeah, I love when she asks, what would their parents think of this? And he's like, oh, they all live with their parents. Which is so fucking true.
I love how I looked up some of the comments on the video, and just the amount of mad in one video is astounding.
The funny thing about that is the video was actually posted by a brony. And I think it was posted as a, oh, look how intolerant and hate-filled Howard Stern is. I'm just glad that it's up somewhere, because... They're not gonna fucking start a special interest group now, are they?
Just like the LGBT?
No joke. I saw a comment that compared discrimination against bronies to the plight of the blacks. I shit you not.
Because that is obvious.
Shit you not.
You don't have to find the video. You know what? Diction, I got a what do you mean, a challenge? If someone can find that video and post it in chat first, you get to stay. But everyone else who posted after gets fucking timed out. Go.
We'll wait.
We'll wait. No, this will give us enough time.
Okay.
Get him!
Yeah! Yeah, fucker! Yeah, fucker!
Robots is the winner. Okay. Get him!
Okay.
What does that to do with me? You're a moderator.
Time out a lot of people.
Now you gotta start timing people out.
Okay, fuck it. Nobody else is getting timed out. You missed your chance.
Anyway, so
Wolf. Oh. No, we just gave you the lightning bolt to look cute. Although...
Anyway, but yeah, what the fuck were we talking about before?
I don't want to go back into it. Where can we go from there?
I don't know. Bronies are fucking gay, man. Oh, we were talking about, like, they said they compared themselves to the fucking plight of the blacks, which...
What would the NAACP, whatever the fuck it is,
seriously fuck up NAACP?
Yes, I did. Give me a break. What is that black foundation of people?
That's what it's
who
called.
Sit there and they sit around, like, what would that equivalent be for bronies?
A bunch of guys masturbating to My Little Pony in their mom's basement, I guess.
You imagine the round table?
No. Actually, that exists. That exists. I've seen it. There is a series on YouTube called Bronies React To, and it's just like a bunch of bronies like going in depth and analyzing like shit where people either taught, like, I saw one and there's like some fucking My Little Pony character that they like changed its name or something because like it was retarded, like it was literally retarded, and people found that offensive, and then they changed the name, and then like the bronies, like, they talked about it for like 20 fucking minutes, and it was like, they were so concerned about this one thing, it was wicked gay, but it actually does exist. They have a roundtable. Vagrant, Rena-chan is actually a part of it, because she's involved in everything that's cool.
And immediately...
Everything that's cool.
And immediately, I've just lost... any. Oh, jeez. I don't even have anything funny to say about that. That's not even funny.
I find it pretty funny.
I mean, it is hilarious, but I just don't... It's more sad than hilarious. What was it? Someone said something. People who whack off to bronies. No, ponies. There you go. The PWWOTP. Alright, that's catchy. Somewhat.
But
Jesus, fuck. Some guy. I hope she gets raped by 72 niggers. All right. Jeez. I'll show you having the AIDS.
I'll show you having the age.
anyway, so that was a thing.
That was indeed. Can you link me to it? I gotta see it, like, later.
Okay, I'll link it to you after this. Oh man. Woo! So yeah.
So what? Did there anything else? Anything else at Comic-Con? Maybe. No.
Oh, this is just kind of interesting. I don't know what it was, but some dude was like dressed as like a red Power Ranger, and he was carrying around like, I don't even know what to call it. It was like supposed to be like a dead red Power Ranger or something, but it was like a Power Ranger costume stuffed with I don't even fucking know what, but it was the weirdest, most awkward thing I've ever seen. Just like a Power Ranger carrying around like this like awkward, misshapen Power Ranger suited pillow. And I looked at it, and it looked at me, and then
Wait,
it scuttled off into the darkness.
Oh, Jesus.
And that happened.
So how was the cosplay this year? Did you see a lot of bad ones?
There wasn't actually a lot of it. It was,
really?
There were marginally less, I mean, there were still a bunch of people, like, running around in really, really gay t-shirts that said stuff like XD Epic Win and, like, fucking Cake is a Lie references, even though nobody finds that funny anymore, and it wasn't even that funny to begin with. But their actual cosplays, there weren't very many. I mean, there still were, but marginally less than last year. But one I did see that I laughed at, and I shouldn't feel fucked up for laughing at because they know what they were doing. There was a crippled person in a wheelchair dressed up as Speed Racer.
What? Perfect. Someone found the Power Ranger already.
Someone found the Power Ranger?
Yeah, Cassim G did a thing about it. I would normally have timed you out, but good find.
Someone
talk about brawlgasm. Now I'm starting to get pissed off.
Out of the call.
Kick him out of the call.
Oh yeah, this is the Power Ranger. It's God damn it, it's so fucking weird. I don't even know why.
It made a noise. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Alright, no lightning round yet. But as you can see, gonna need a little help. Somebody give us a topic that we could talk about the Dark Knight, but
Okay, well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna run an ad because I saw Where's Dex. So.
Alright, go. Why is everyone telling me to check my... Who?
Phil, do you have something in your anus that you're not telling me about?
Oh god. Someone named Ken just totally found this guy. Here.
What is it?
He found the Red Power Ranger. Jesus, you guys are quick as shit.
Someone found the guy's Facebook?
Yeah.
What the
Holy
fuck?
hell.
This is so weird.
That is...
Is this like a public figure, or is this just this guy's personal Facebook? Because I don't want to.
Maybe we should.
I don't want to link this guy's personal Facebook, but like, it's funny.
Maybe we should get him on the podcast.
Cosplayers are infamous for blowing us off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Jessica Negri. No, she's a singer.
She's cool.
And no, I don't even know that.
I'm gonna save this image of the Power Ranger guy, and I'll post it on my Twitter at some point.
Why don't you just post it on the Swaggalaggin page right now? Let him be the guy for our podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna post the image URL for this thing, and everyone can click it and see. It's so fucking weird. That's the best cosplay I think I saw the whole time, just because I don't understand it, and what I don't understand, I have some sort of intrigue into.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we should bring this guy on the podcast, just dressed as the fucking Power Ranger, just so he can be like the whole fucking time.
Did he make noise like that?
Yeah, he did on the Kazim G video. He fucking. I totally just went almost Spanish there. He just started making weird noises.
I hope that guy gets famous just for like carrying around like awkward pillow stuffed people. That'd be great. As if he could get like modeling deals and
Wait,
stuff.
Ken,
like
do you know this guy?
Does somebody know this guy?
Yeah, because the guy who showed it to me, his name is Ken, and he's like one of Matt's friends, Matt Vargas, I think. And fucking, he's saying, you want me to tell Chris about it? And I look, and it's Chris, whatever the fuck his name is. Let me see.
Holy
Hit me
shit.
up on.
If
Met him at Comic-Con last year. Huh. If you want, he can be our new theme, I guess. Just that crazy asshole.
okay.
Whatever.
We'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll have him as a backup guest if we have another cosplayer on that doesn't show up.
If we have the same exact cosplayer on it, why did you abandon us?
It's okay, Phil. It's okay. We have each other.
Whole thing.
Okay. You want to do a lightning round?
You know what? Let's do a bit, because we're only like what 35, 40 minutes into this.
Are we? Oh yeah, we started late. We're like 45 minutes. Yeah, we're about 40 minutes, I guess.
Let's do. I don't know. I kind of want to do a lightning round, but a lightning round just means we answer the, you know how it goes, at the same time.
These people are talking about feminism. Is feminism even like a thing anymore? Oh, okay, let me rephrase that. Feminism really has like no right to be a thing that's widely discussed anymore. As far as rights go, women have the same rights as men. And at this point, feminism is literally just like panty twisting because of like social pretext standards that people themselves enforce. So, I'm pretty sure anybody who, you know, talks about feminism is either somebody who is like one of those like bull dyke lesbians or somebody who has encountered the stereotypical feminist bull dyke lesbian and is like, oh man, that's so funny that these people exist. But it's like, it'd be like, you know, I don't know, feminism is a thing that's, you know.
And one of my bitches just said, fuck feminism, I'd love to stay at home and not work, and that basically sums up my entire opinion on feminism. Both of my bitches have said it. Now I basically can't go against it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
Exactly.
All right, I'm good with that. Like, you know, you got girls know your place. You know how it goes. I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
You almost sounded intelligent there talking about feminism.
Yeah,
no,
no,
that's kind of weird.
My woman knows. She's like, if I ever see you fucking cooking anything, I'm leaving you because that's gay. I'll cook for you. And I'm like, thank you, because I can't cook worth shit. And she's like, I know. That's the way that goes.
All right, you know what? People are starting to ask questions. I think we should do a double lightning round.
Do we want to do a double lightning round? What is a double lightning round? This is a new concept.
It just means we'll actually answer questions. Give us some legitimate questions too.
Yeah.
Let's answer some legitimate questions.
I'm gonna preface this, with just a short statement. If you put something that you think is funny as a question, I guarantee you it's not funny, and it's not gonna be funny to answer because it's just fucking dumb. If you're like, oh man, Lyle, have you ever licked a butt? It's like, what can I say to that? Yes? As a joke,
there is a question.
No?
There is a question. These, oh god, I love these two. They're just on point every time. Law, how much lube do you use on average? Anyways, before we answer that, let us begin. Double lightning round!
Double lightning round!
2 on the road!
Dang! 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 Lyle, did you see Deathlock and or Brendan Small at Comic Con? No, and fuck Kale. Seriously, he got to go to the show that was like on the battleship where they came in on a fucking helicopter, and I want to cut my dick off.
I saw that. I don't even listen to Deathlock, and I was fucking jealous.
Yeah. I'm gonna see them
What
with
was
Lamb of God later this year, so I'm not super pissed, but I'm still pretty fucking pissed. Anyway.
La, did you go to Comic-Con? Are you asking how many people he went to Comic-Con with?
What do you mean, like, people that I went with?
Yeah, I guess that's what he means.
I mean, all the machinima dudes were there. I drove down with my girlfriend because since Dex didn't show up, there was, you know, a room that I had to myself. So, you know, I get scared at night and need someone to cuddle because otherwise monsters will get me, so...
So why didn't you invite me?
Because, you don't give good head. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry you had to find out like this, but your chin strap tickles.
Are you and Phil going to the creature house? What is that?
Lyle, do you have a hypnosis fetish? The fuck is a if you're hypnotized, that depends. Are they hypnotizing me into getting a boner? Cause...
Who is Phil? Get out of here!
I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. A hypnosis fetish. If you can be hypnotized, you can have a fetish for anything. So sure. Personal opinion: Phil gives the best head. This guy knows, man.
She does. Anyways,
can you post that song about the starving African kids time traveling back to the Holocaust? That's never going to see the light of day. Okay, sorry, you can answer one.
Is there a podcast this week? Maybe. This has been a fun. I'm not gonna lie, this has been pretty fun, even though Jessica didn't show up.
We're past that. We're past it. We're moving on.
We're moving on.
Phil, you need to get on with your life and stop being hung up on that girl.
I can't. Phil, how many benches can we occupy? All of them.
All of them that are Phil's.
We're not going to the creature house. I think I know what you're talking about, and I don't know any of those people.
Lyle's Dex as big of a dick as you make him out to be. Sure?
Maybe. Phil, you never answered my question about Cleveland Steamers. Ask it again. Maybe I will answer it this time. Can you buy a pizza yet? Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah, well, let's see. We've probably made enough money to buy a pizza, technically, off of this podcast. Currently, though, we are in the process of paying off... We finished paying off the song that you hear in the background, the classy music, and we're currently almost paid off for the premium version of XSplit, so we don't have to fucking broadcast in, like, really shitty quality.
And we might, if things go well, I mean, I might end up buying Skype Premium just so we can maybe talk about giving you... Can I give you gas money, Phil? Absolutely. Wow, these questions are actually really tame and nice. I like
They're
this.
like, hey, Phil, if I give you gas money, will you drive to my house and tell me a bedtime story, Phil?
Oh.
Tell me a bedtime story, cradle my head and run your tongue through my hair.
Oh, God, I felt like stopping. Oh. What are your favorite PS2 games? Not a bad question.
Okay, let's see.
Start first.
Off the top of my head, Metal Gear Solid 3, Okami, fucking Devil May Cry 3, the Jack 2 and 3 games, Spider-Man 2, Phil?
Alright, I didn't take you for an Okami guy.
I literally looked over and I saw the game like sitting on top of the shelf. That's why it came into mind, but that was actually a really good game.
Devil May Cry 3, Zone of the Enders, both games.
Dude, Second Runner gave me a fucking seizure at the end of it.
I still think Second Runner is one of the best mech games in the history of mech games.
Dude, I remember I stayed up like all night playing that shit, and by the end of it, with all like the flashing lights and giant robots, it just turned into this huge blur in my head, and now I can't remember any of it.
Well, now you can relive it all over again this September. because apparently there's an HD version coming out, and I'm gonna fucking buy that shit real quick.
I like that they're doing that, and at the same time, I hate that standard definition has aged so horribly.
Yeah.
You blow up a PS2 on a fucking 46-inch HD TV, and it looks like shit.
I thought the Metal Gear Solid collection was done really well.
Oh yeah, no, the HD collections always look really good, but I'm just saying if you want to play the game regularly without buying the HD version, it's like I have to fucking buy this game twice, you know?
Yeah. Have you considered posing for Playgirl, Lyle?
If you can get someone to send me an offer. Okay.
Are you excited for Darksiders 2, Phil? Actually, I am. Mainly because Darksiders 1 was decent, and Darksiders 2 actually looks fun.
Make a Jessica Cage Negri picture. Now that we've
Funny you say that. Funny you say that. I'm not sure if I showed you the picture, Lyle, but David did draw one.
Yeah.
Jessica is not Nicolas Cage, but Nicolas Cage is involved, and it's actually a really nice picture. But there is one out there. I did promise David I was going to show it on the podcast. I just don't remember where it is. Like, I'll just tell him later to put it up.
Do you think that David is going to, like, become some, like, reclusive savant that just draws pictures of Nicolas Cage? Like, he's gonna have, like, an in-house studio with, like, no electricity and just candles everywhere, just oil paintings of Nicolas Cage all over
He's gonna
his
be
walls.
screaming the entire time, like in that Nicolas Cage video, where he was in the arts thing and he was just like, ah! The whole time. But yeah, it's basically, he's getting there. He really is getting there. Can we have a link for the cool music? No, because then it wouldn't be fucking unique to us.
It's on, like, a stock music website anyway, so...
Will we ever do our own video game live stream? I would like to. Lyle's not into that.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day we will just get drunk as hell and
I mean, we've brought up the possibility. It's just we kind of want to use this just for the podcast. If anything, if I somehow start getting YouTube money and I get Twitch partnership, we'll do it there. You'll expect to see this asshole there too, because he's basically my boyfriend. Like, there's really no way I can say it. Do Phil and Lyle share bitches? No, absolutely not.
He fucking wishes.
No, I do not. I have my 2 own ones, and I'm keeping them, and they're mine. Yo, Phil, is the Max Payne... That's actually a really good question. Max Payne Squad moving to any other games? If there are any other games that come out that are multiplayer, yeah. I'd love to see Occupy Phil's Bitch on each and every multiplayer game ever.
Speaking of Max Payne, I started playing it again, and I don't know, I died like once in like 3 levels, and I'm like, why did I find this game so hard?
Because you're dumb.
I don't know.
We're gonna save that question for when Jessica actually shows up one day.
Super Jewfly is the best pony.
Oh, just Phil, do you pleasure your bitches? I try. You can ask them there in chat. Shave that bitch yet? No, we're gonna do a pay-per-view event.
Pay-per-view, shaving the bitch.
Source filmmaker thoughts. I'm not gonna talk about it just yet.
Have you tried using it?
It's open beta now. I've tried. My computer's kind of shit, but it works. It's functional. And let's stop there. Are you looking forward to Dark Knight Rises? Absolutely not. I'm gonna be honest with you. They just seem very...
You're not even, like, interested to see it?
I am, to some extent, to see if Bane fucking breaks Christian Bale's back like he's supposed to.
I'm in this weird camp where I don't really expect it to be very good, but I'm still interested to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I'm in that same camp. I think after The Dark Knight, that was it.
Yeah.
What kind of beer do you guys enjoy? Good question! I like this guy. I'm a Yangling guy. Dark beer is pretty cool. I don't have a really I'm not a really big fan of dark beer, but Yingling's very cool.
I'll drink pretty much anything that's fucking put in front of me. If I'm gonna order something, like if they've got like every beer, depending on if I want a light beer, I'll go Bud Light. If I want kind of like a not light but still like, you know, light as far as color goes beer, I'll go Heineken. And if I want a dark beer, I'll go Newcastle. Every now and again, I'll have a Blue Moon, because sometimes you like a beer that's kind of, you know, sweet. But really, don't bullshit. Like, beer pretty much all tastes like fermented deer piss. You drink it, you get drunk, just not as fast as if you're doing shots. And so it's just, you know, whatever.
It's just
around.
varying amounts of, you know, deer piss. Lyle, do you actually have a job away from machinima? Are you even comfortable with saying that?
I mean, I do like odds and ends to fucking make money on the side. That's not to say that I prostitute myself, but if you've got money and are looking to spend it, I heard somewhere that there's a thing that you can do with that money.
Yeah, there's a guy, and his name is Puerto Rican Penetrator, and he's fucking awesome at it. Would you wake up Dex for the podcast? We have a plan for him. Don't you worry.
Oh, we have a plan for him.
Law, have you played Just Cause 2 multiplayer?
Just Cause 2 has multiplayer?
There's a new thing on there. There's like for the PC version. There's like a multiplayer beta that someone's doing. It looks really fun. Diction and Chill did videos of it. Huh. Are you going to enter your form spring? Law doesn't fucking use social networking. The fact that I
jump on like social net, like I literally do not use Twitter unless I'm like really bored and have nothing else to do. Like if I'm like waiting for something, or I have a tweet to make, in which case I will get on, make the tweet, and then leave instantly. Facebook, I log on when I need to send someone a message. And FormSpring is kind of the same deal as Twitter, but that's a very specific thing that I only log on when I'm at a computer, because I actually have to type. It's not like Twitter where it's like 140 characters and then off, you know? So, it gets neglected. I probably check it like once a month.
Diction just posted a video of the Just Cause 2 multiplayer. You should take a look at it. It's pretty fun.
I'll take a look at it after this podcast.
Yeah, Diction can self-promote because we like Diction. All you other fuckers, though. No, I'm kidding. We like you, just don't do it. Is your second name actually... Anyways, moving on. What's your opinion on Let's Plays? I don't know. A lot of the people we know do Let's Plays, so I don't have a problem with them.
I think they're boring as shit and lazy.
Yeah. I don't think they don't take as much work as most, you know, common shit that's on Machinima, but
yeah, they're
fun.
Anyone who does them, it's an easy cash grab. That's about all I can say about it. I mean, yeah, you can have fun doing them, I guess, but it's not like, I don't know, it's just easy money.
Does Phil beat Lyle? No, I've never.
No. Bitch knows what'll happen if he tries to lay a hand on me. I just got new stairs installed. Nice and marbly.
Oh, no. Will you bring back Brawlgasm? You know what?
Kick him out of the call. Kick him out of the fucking call.
So can I have my panties back? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
I ate that shit yesterday.
What pets do you like? I'm gonna go with the fucking traditional. I saw Gassy Mexican release a video the other day about his like Siberian Husky, or what was it? And I literally went gay for 5 minutes. How cute that fucking dog was. So I definitely want one of those dogs. Does Phil beat Dave? Everyone beats Dave. You beat Dave.
Yeah,
I beat Dave.
You can admit to beating Dave. That's not even a federal offense.
Yeah.
You can fucking hit him. It's like a $25 fine if you do it in front of a cop.
A canoe a day keeps the Phils away. Go fuck yourself. Does Lyle fuck the original shippage? Where the fuck is that guy?
What the fuck happened? Like, why is that still a thing?
I really don't know.
Phil, you like smoking that OG $, huh? LOL JK.
I've tried it 3 times, and each of the 3 times they've been terrible experiences. So no.
Really? You don't like to roll hella blunts, dog?
Nah, dog, but not to say anything, bro. If I was ever in the area with my homie, the Puerto Rican penetrator, I may or may not actually partake once again.
Well, you should maybe sound the penetrator signal up in the sky, and
all right, let me go ahead and do that.
Far away.
Let me go ahead and do that. All right, he's on his way.
Yeah, he's on his way. He's packing his...
Do you watch Two
Stuff.
Best Friends play?
Right now.
I do. I don't mind them. I think they're somewhat funny. I think they're cool guys. I just, the one thing I don't like is seeing everyone go, "Oh, Two Best Friends play updates all the time. Why the fuck don't Lyle Dex update?" And then I just want to slap people. I'm just like, what?
I usually don't watch them, but my friend showed me one. It was the Man vs. Wild one, and it was actually pretty funny. So...
I think they just, they need to do shitty games. They need to do really shitty games because they're really good at that. Like, they're basically the Mystery Space Science Theater of the gaming world for me. Why does Dex rustle your jimmies? I thought you two were lovers. Many reasons. You can slap me, Phil. Thank you. I will go ahead and do that. It's about 1 hour in. I say we do this for 10 more minutes and then we just go. What do you say?
I could go whenever. I could go now. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm having fun, though.
Okay, you having fun? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Yeah, it's a decent crowd. There's a lot of people here. They like us. They like Terminator Salvation. I have not seen that movie.
I am gonna run an ad though, because I have to go pee.
Go do that. And I will sit here and wait for you and listen. Are you alright over there, man? Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy over there. Oh. Oh. Alright. What are my opinions on DLC? How's my, real quick. I'm fine, Josh. It's fine. What race do you hate the most? Black people!
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm done peeing.
What's your opinion? Yeah, I heard. Everyone heard. What's your opinion on DLC? It depends.
If you're gonna do something, make sure.
So yeah, whenever he was talking about... do you have enough money from the stream to buy pizza? We just answered that question ages ago.
Yeah. Keep up.
Phil and Lyle, does the sheer mention of ponies bring you to a rage? Yes, because I'm about to time you out.
I don't mind the ponies. I just hate the bronies.
Lyle, you love the word nigget. Well, we do now.
Nigget.
What do you think about Capcom? I think people need to stop giving him so much shit. I understand that the whole DLC debacle is kind of bullshit.
I don't know. How many times have they released Street Fighter 4?
Okay, I'll give you that one. But still.
Like, I also found it really bullshit with Marvel vs. Capcom, too. That, like, fucking...
Yeah, that was kind of shitty
I
on there.
actually bought Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and, like, 4 months later, they come out with, like, the super version that has, like, twice as many characters. That gotta piss me off.
Lyle, are you tired of the podcast yet? I know you asked him, but I'm not. We literally do this for fun.
Yeah, no.
What?
If we were making, like, hella cash off this, it'd be bi-weekly, and it'd be on iTunes.
Yeah, it'd be on iTunes and a bunch of shit. Phil come to England, and then Phil go to England and hit Alaska on your way back around. Man, my bitches just want me there. Just, oh, God, I love
Alaskan bitches all fucking park it up and shit.
Largest boobs you had contact with. That's actually a tough one.
Wait, what? Largest boobs I've had contact with?
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
I've seen a lot of boobs.
So
Yeah. I've seen quite a few. I remember being at the... No, not the club stuff. I'll get back to you on that one. I go out to way too many parties.
Lyle, does anything gross you out? Okay, this is actually a weird fact about me, because I am not disgusted by almost anything, but there's one thing that just, like, sets off my gag reflex, and that is, for whatever fucking reason, okay, you know when you put, like, napkins in water, and they start to, like, dissolve?
Uh-huh.
I find that gross as shit. I don't fucking know why. I'm the kind of person that can eat, like, a fucking half-raw steak while watching, like, the goriest parts of a Saw movie and masturbating, but you fucking put a wet napkin near me, and I'm like, ugh.
Now I know what to do when I hang out with you soon.
No, I mean, it's not like a fucking, like, one of those, like, Jerry Springer things where it's, like, the girl who's afraid of pickles or some shit like that, but it's, like, it's just kind of unappetizing.
2 questions I saw earlier. I don't know why he asked me too. Will we ever see the return of Master Chief series? That's you.
Probably not. I don't know. If Halo 4 has, like, a really good machinima mode, maybe, but I think Halo 3's was much better than Reach's was, with, like, the kind of tricks you could pull off with the animation, stuff like that. Like, if you watch Master Chief War, that's a perfect example of the kind of shit that I'm talking about, like that end scene where he, like, twists his arm and shit like that. Like, you can't do anything like that in Reach, and they're not putting dual wielding back in, and that was like half the tricks were involved with that somehow. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to do anything that's not extremely restrictive from a writing standpoint in Halo, and I feel like at this point that I'm into animation and stuff, I'm kind of getting used to just being able to do whatever the hell I want. So I don't know. I think maybe, like, I'm definitely gonna keep doing machinima stuff, but I don't know if that's ever gonna come back.
Oh well. Why are we not doing the lightning round voices? Because it's not really a lightning round. We're just kind of answering questions right now. We're doing the lightning round the last 2 minutes.
Plus, Phil wants to fucking do like a 45-minute lightning round, so
I
ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this for 35 minutes.
Yeah. No, hey, we're here. We're having fun. We made up time.
Yes, we did.
But are you ready to wrap this lightning round up with 1 more minute of just pure balls to wall questions?
Okay.
All right. Let's start it up.
Porn site, goldengirls.com.
Lemonparty.org.
Okay, Marcus. Worst haircut ever? Mine.
Matt Ferguson.
Oh, that's a good one. Who's on top, Osama or Hitler? I always took Hitler for a bitch. Fucking vegan he was.
Phil, why won't you love me? Maybe because if you need a vagina for me to love you.
Opinions on Europeans. Smelly people, all of them.
Who is better in bed, Misty or Jessica? Misty gets it because Jessica left her.
Have sex with dog or cat? Prefer the cat, but I'll only fit in the dog.
God damn it. What's your favorite porn vid? The one with the guy.
Do you know what a burrow show is? Bitch, I've played a burrow in a burrow show.
What is Phil's cum color? Depends on the time of the day.
How much does Lyle use on average? How much what?
Lyle, name one thing you want to add to MGS3.
If you start adding things to things that you already like, you're just gonna usually fuck it up because you don't know what you're doing.
Can Lyle beat Cass MG? No.
No. No.
Who do you want to be raped by? The whole chat.
Dex, I strongly disagree. Okay.
Do you know the Muffin Man? No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a tragic story, and then we're going to wrap this up. When I was a kid, I used to think that the song "Do You Know the Muffin Man" referred to an anthropomorphic man who was a muffin. And when I learned that it was referring to a man that baked muffins, I was devastated.
Yeah, that was really. I always thought about. I even thought about that into 15 years of age.
Yeah, I never even considered that it could be that way. And when I found out, it changed me. It changed me for the worse. That's Phil. That's why I am the way that I am.
I feel the same way. I think we should leave. I know this is a downer.
We just had real talk.
We just had a real conversation.
That's what we do here on Swaggalaggin. Okay.
All right, do me a favor.
We make you think, and we make you feel. Because now I feel like we all truly know the Muffin Man.
Speaking of the Muffin Man,
go ahead. Lyle McDouchebag. Follow Phil on Twitter at PhilipCaldero1. We will be back next week. Hopefully with a guest of some way, shape, or sort. Possibly with an hourglass figure if shapes are to align correctly and make some nice boobies and a sculpted ass. And, yeah, anything to add to that, Phil?
I don't know. What do you think, Jessica?
Jessica says